Hello and welcome to Jamie TV. This is my iPad. It's a 5th gen 2017 regular iPad, but inside here I have a fantastic recording studio. Today I'm going to make up a track as I go along, and whilst I'm doing so I'm just going to show you around some of the fantastic applications I have in here that make iOS music making such an absolute joy. My rack enables you to delve deep into modular synthesis, to understand what each individual module can be used for, and then you can use the individual component parts, of which there are many available, to build your own synthesizers. I've been working on this drone, and I'm going to use this drone as the basis for the beginning of my track. No idea where it goes from there, but I'm currently recording it into multitrack. Multitrack is made by 4Pockets, and 4Pockets makes some of the most useful applications available on iOS. Multitrack has solved a number of problems for me. It's basically a mini digital audio workstation that you can use as a plugin inside other applications. Now, I don't know how long I want this drone to go on for, so I'm just going to record a good long couple of minutes worth of it, and then we'll see. The other day I used another 4Pockets application, DigiKeys. I used it to send out some MIDI information to RuseMaker. RuseMaker is a fabulous little drum machine app from Brambos. I used RuseMaker's 8 individual available output buses to mix down 8 individual stems of drums. I then pulled those 8 individual stems of drums into multitrack and used multitrack's 8 output buses to mix down a stereo WAV of the drums using such great plugins as the 6144 EQ and the Magic Death Eye compressor. I then played back that stereo WAV of drums and used Glitch Core to glitch up my drum sounds. Once I'd had a lot of fun playing around in Glitch Core, I then got that audio that I'd recorded and I dragged it into Cubasis 3, which is a more traditional kind of digital audio workstation, which enabled me to get in real close and choose my favourite bits, chop things up, move things around, and I then assembled one final glitchy groove to export as a WAV. Now, I figured that those glitched up drums might sound quite cool alongside my drone, so I've pulled the WAV file into Multitrack's audio pool, and I'm just going to go in there now and we'll drag it into Multitrack. We'll start it after about 8 bars, see what that sounds like. Labeling makes me happy. Let's just press play. Oh, wait a minute, let's just do that again. There's a little glitch at the beginning of my drone recording. Let's just grab this and give it a... In fact, let's try a little fade in at the beginning. Let's see what that sounds like. Better, that's better. Okay, we like that. Right. And let's see what happens when the drums kick in. Too loud. Let's have that new app from Brambos. We want some woot. Ooh, now it's very loud. Right, okay. And in woot, there's this great preset, which I just know is going to sound awesome on this. Super loud, dude. There we go. This kind of setting. Not enough reverb, man. Far away. That might be the one. That might be, there's too much of it, but let's just... Okay, that'll do to work with for now. Right, bring my drone back in. Now I'm thinking that what might work here is like a lo-fi broken piano kind of a sound, and Audio Kit have just brought out the perfect app in retro piano. So let's just open that up here, and then I'll go to my keyboard and let's see if I can find some chords that don't completely suck. Well, I like those chords, so I've put the relevant MIDI information into DigiKeys, and now that DigiKeys is playing retro piano back for me, I can now, with my hands free, go into retro piano and have a play around with the sounds. I've been playing music now for like a million years, and in that time I've spent thousands of pounds and thousands of hours trying to find a guitar or bass synthesizer pedal that didn't completely suck. And for one reason or another, no matter how much you spend, no matter how hard you try, they're always just a little bit disappointing. And then along come Yonak with an app for iPad for a few quid, and it's an amazing guitar synth. Not only does it work perfectly, it's the best sounding one I've ever tried. There's a lot of great guitar software available for iOS, and just recently Numbrini Audio brought us the finest plugins available to the platform. Alright, so with the new parts that I've come up with to go with this drone, it's now become like a big build-up. It's like an introduction, and I think it's kind of a challenging listen actually. So what I want to do is I want to drop in some simple chords right after it and bring in a section that's much more accessible. To do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play very straightforward basic chords, and I'm going to use Tal, which is an emulation of a Juno. Now when me and Wayne was starting out just learning to play music, I remember when he got his first proper keyboard, which was a Juno, and now I have a Juno as an app on my iPad, and it's fantastic to have. It brings back great memories and it sounds exactly like it. I'm also going to need some drums, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the individual stems of the drums that I glitched up in Glitchcore previously and drag them into multitrack. Unfortunately, I don't have enough free channels left in multitrack, so I'm going to open another instance of it, because you can do that, and pull them into there. Whilst I've been writing the next bit of this piece, I've been using AudioKit's Bass 808 just to help me get some bits and pieces together for the bass part. And it's shameful because it's that good, but I'm going to close it now. I'm going to kick it out because at heart I'm a bass player. So I'm going to stick some proper bass on this track now. While I was writing the bass part for this tune, for one of the sections I came up with a bass groove that just didn't fit with the drums, but I really liked the groove, so I decided to keep it. The kick's alright, but the rest of the drums in that section just don't work, so I'm cutting them out and I'm going to replace them with something else. I've got an idea. Ting is from Clevergrand, and it's basically a little percussion box where all of the sounds are things you'd find around the house, or finger snaps, things like that. If you're just starting out in iOS music and you're looking to buy a great synthesizer, you're going to be absolutely spoiled for choice because there are so many amazing synths, and most of them are very competitively priced. So I'm going to recommend, to get you started, full of very useful sounds, very easy to program, Poison 202 by Jim Audio. And you should definitely buy DRC by Imaginando, the most underrated synth in the world today. In fact, buy everything by Imaginando. At this point, I'm going to say that I've recorded all the bits and pieces that I need for my track. I'm not going to bore you with the mixing and mastering process, although I will be doing that on my iPad too. I just wanted to show you some of the fantastic applications that are available for making music on iOS, because I believe that this could be really beneficial to an awful lot of musicians who just simply don't know how good this stuff is, and how reasonably well priced it is too. And I've really only just scratched the surface of what's available. I've not used all my favourite apps, I've just used a few of my favourites, the ones that kind of fell under my fingers as I went along developing this track. So here's what I'd like to do to take this from here. All my details of how to contact me are down below this video. There's my web address, my email address, my Patreon account, and all my social media stuff. And I want you to feel free to contact me. I'm really into this iOS music recording stuff. And if I can be of any assistance, any help whatsoever, then feel free to contact me. Add me on any social media you like. Email me, message me, friend me, share me. Check out my music too. Have a look at my website and see what else I'm up to. And you know, I just wanna be there for people who want to know about iOS music stuff. So if this video was useful to you, if it was of any help at all, then please do give me a like. And if you'd like to hear more about mobile recording and the other stuff I'm into, just ding my bell, give us a sub, and maybe if you feel, you know, particularly frisky, you might want to give us a share or make a little donation to the channel. As I say, all the details are down below. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.